Hello everyone, welcome to lecture 6 of CRN 708, and in this week we shall be looking at data business intelligence. The lecture is divided into two sections, and this week we shall only be focusing on section 6.1, data, information, databases. Section 6.2, business intelligence, shall be covered in next week's lecture. So the coverage for lecture 6, section 6.1 is the business benefits of high quality information, storing information using a relational database management system, using a relational database for business advantages, and driving websites with data. Section 6.1, data, information, and databases. The learning outcomes for this lecture are: explain the four primary traits that determine the value of information, describe a database management system, and the relational database model. 3, identify the business advantages of a relational database. 4, explain the business benefits of a data-driven website. The business benefits of high-quality information. Information is everywhere in an organization. Employees must be able to obtain and analyze the many different levels, formats, and granularities of organizational information to make decisions. The term granularities refers to the extent of detail within the information, that is, whether it is fine and detailed or coarse or abstract information. Successfully collecting, compiling, sorting, and analyzing information can provide tremendous insight into how an organization is performing. Information type. There are two types of information. These include transactional and analytical information. Transactional information encompasses all of the information contained within a single process or unit of work, and its primary purpose is to support the performing of daily operational tasks. Transactional information includes withdrawing cash from an ATM, these are some examples, making an airline reservation, purchasing stocks. These could include daily sales, hourly employee payroll, product orders, shipping an order, etc. Analytical information encompasses all organizational information, and its primary purpose is to support the performing of managerial analysis tasks. Analytical information examples may include external organizational information such as market, industry, and economic conditions, ad hoc decisions, information such as trends, sales, product statistics, and future growth projections. Refer to the illustration in the slide. So on the left-hand side of the screen, you are able to see transactional information. On the right-hand side, you are able to see analytical information. So transactional information records the day-to-day events of a business. Analytical information are those informations that allow an organization to make future projections. Organizations capture and store transactional information in databases and use it when performing operational tasks and repetitive decisions such as analyzing daily sales report and production schedules. Information type. 4 primary traits of the value of information include information type, information timeliness, information quality, information governance. Try to differentiate between the 4 types and provide an example for each. To broadly have a look at all those 4 traits of the value of information. So first of all, we'll have a look at information timeliness. Timeliness is an aspect of information that depends on the situation. Real-time information, that is immediate, up-to-date information. Information that is provided at the same time or immediately. Real-time systems provides real-time information in response to requests. Information quality. Business decisions are only as good as the quality of information used to make the decisions. You never want to find yourself using technology to help you make a bad decision faster. Bad decisions may include information inconsistency, information integrity issues. Information inconsistency occurs when the same data element has different values. Take, for example, the amount of work that needs to occur to update a customer who had changed her last name due to marriage. Changing this information in only a few organizational systems will lead to data inconsistencies. Information integrity issues occur when a system produces incorrect, inconsistent, or duplicate data. Data integrity issues can cause managers to consider the system reports invalid and make decisions based on other sources. Characteristics of high quality information. The characteristics include accuracy. Accuracy may denote, are all the values correct? For example, is the name spelled correctly? Is it the dollar amount recorded properly? Completeness, are any of the values missing? For example, is the address complete, including street, city, state, and zip code? Consistent or consistency denote, is aggregate or summary information in agreement with detailed information. For example, do all total fields equal the total of the individual fields? Uniqueness, this denote if it a transaction, entity, or an event represented only once in the information. For example, are there any duplicate customers? Timeliness, on the other hand, denotes if the information is current with respect to business requirements. For example, is information updated weekly, daily, or hourly? Understanding the costs of using low quality information. The four primary sources of low quality information include: customers intentionally enter inaccurate information to protect their privacy, different entry standards and formats, operators enter abbreviated or erroneous information by accident or to save time, third-party and external information contains inconsistencies, inaccuracies, and errors. Addressing the above sources of information, inaccuracies will significantly improve the quality of organizational information. Let's look at a question. Determine a few additional sources of low quality information. Possible answer: a customer service representative could accidentally transpose a number in an address or misspell a last name. Understanding the costs of quality information continued. Potential business effects resulting from low quality information include inability to accurately track customers, difficulty identifying valuable customers, inability to identify selling opportunities, marketing to non-existent customers, difficulty tracking revenue, inability to build strong customer relationships. Data gap analysis occurs when a company examines its data to determine if it can meet business expectations while identifying possible data gaps or where missing data might exist. Can you list any additional business effects resulting from poor information? Ensure that your focus is on organizational strategies such as supply chain management, customer relationship management, and enterprise resource planning. Possible answers: poor information could cause the customer, poor information could cause the supply chain management system to order too much inventory from a supplier based on inaccurate orders. Poor information could cause a customer relationship management system to send an expensive promotion item to the wrong address of one of its best customers. What occurs when you have the inability to build strong customer relationships? So what happens is that there is an increase in buyer power. Understanding the benefits of good information. High quality information can significantly improve the chances of making a good decision. Good decisions can directly impact an organization's bottom line. A data steward is responsible for ensuring data policies and procedures are implemented across an organization. Data stewardship is the management and oversight of an organization's data assets to help provide information users with high quality data that is easily accessible in a consistent manner. A data steward is responsible for ensuring the policies and procedures are implemented across the organization and acts as a liaison between the MIS and the business. Information governance. Data governance refers to the overall management of the availability, usability, integrity, and security of company data. It is based on internal data standards and policies that also control data usage. Data governance also allows effective data management and to ensure data is consistent and trustworthy and does not get misused. Master data management, or MDM, the practice of gathering data and ensuring that it is uniform, accurate, consistent, and complete, including such entities as customers, suppliers, products, sales, employees, and other critical entities that are commonly integrated across organizational systems. Data validation includes the tests and evaluations used to determine compliance with data governance policies to ensure correctness of data. Now, data validation is simply carried out to ensure correctness of data. Storing information in a relational database. Information is everywhere in an organization. Information generally is stored in databases when dealt with an organizational background. Database maintains information about various types of objects, inventory, events or transactions, people or employees, and places, that is warehouses. A database is an organized collection of structured information or data typically stored electronically in a computer system. A database is usually controlled by a database management system. Database management system allows users to create, read, update, and delete data in a relational database. A DBMS is a software system used to store, retrieve, and run queries on data. A database management system serves as an interface between an end user and a database, allowing users to create, read, update, and delete data in the database. The relationship of a database with a database management system includes the user interact directly with the database management system, and the database management system obtains the information from the database. The relationship of the data with the database is illustrated in the slide presented. Storing information in a relational database, data element, a basic unit of information that has a unique meaning and subcategories of distinctive values. Example of data elements include gender, race, and geographic location. Data model, logical data structures that detail the relationship among data elements using graphics or pictures. Data models are visual representations of an enterprise's data elements and the connections between them. Metadata, details about data. Metadata is defined as the data providing information about one or more aspects of the data. It is used to summarize basic information about data which can track and work with specific data easier. Some examples include means of creating of the data, purpose of the data, time and date of creation, creator or author of the data, location on a computer network where the data was created, standards used, file size, data quality, source of data, process used to create the data. Now let's have a look at data dictionary. A data dictionary compiles all of the metadata about the data elements in a data model. It describes the meanings and purposes of data elements within the context of a project and provides guidance on interpretation, accepted meanings, and representations. Entity, a person, place, thing, event, or transaction about which information is stored. An entity in a database is often represented by the rows in a table. Attribute, the data elements associated with an entity. The columns in each table contained the attributes. Record is a collection of related data elements. Creating relationships through keys. This refers to how to form relationships in databases using tables with the use of attributes and entities. Primary keys and foreign keys identify the various entities, tables in the database. Primary key, a field or a group of fields that uniquely identifies a given entity in a table. A primary key uniquely identifies a table of data. Foreign key, a primary key of one table that appears an attribute in another table and acts to provide a logical relationship among the two tables. Example, a primary key of table A is also present as an attribute in table B. Using a relational database for business advantages. Database advantages from a business perspective include 1. Increase flexibility, 2. Increase scalability and performance, 3. Reduce information redundancy, 4. Increase information integrity, 5. Increase information security. The advantages are explained in the next set of slides. Increased flexibility. A well-designed database should handle changes quickly and easily, provide users with different views, have only one physical view, have multiple logical views. Moreover, a database with increased flexibility is able to deal with physical storage of information on a storage device. And also, it focuses on how individual users logically access information to meet their own particular business needs. Increase scalability and performance. Now, what happens to a business if it suddenly experienced a 60% growth in sales and its IT systems fail with all of the increased activity? For this reason, a system needs to be scalable. A database must scale to meet increased demand while maintaining acceptable performance level. Scalability refers to how well a system can adapt to increased demands. Performance. It measures how quickly a system performs a certain process or transaction. Reduce information redundancy. Databases reduce information redundancy. Information redundancy is the duplication of data or storing the same information in multiple places. Inconsistencies is one of the primary problems with redundant information. One of the primary goals of database is to eliminate information redundancy by recording each piece of information in only one place. Increase information integrity, that is quality. Information integrity measures the quality of information. Integrity constrained rules that help ensure the quality of information. Now, there are two types of integrity constraints. First one is relational integrity constraint. These are rules that enforce basic and fundamental information-based constraints. Business critical integrity constraint, rules that enforce business rules vital to an organization's success and often require more insight and knowledge than relational integrity constraints. The next advantage is increased information security. Information in an organization asset, pardon me, let me repeat that. Information is an organizational asset and must be protected. Databases offer several security features, such as password, provides authentication of the user. Access level determines who has access to the different types of information. Access control determines types of user access, such as read-only access or read and write access. Driving websites with data. Data-driven websites. An interactive website kept constantly updated and relevant to the needs of its customers using a database. A data-driven website is an interactive website kept constantly updated and relevant to the needs of its customers through the use of a database. Data-driven websites are specifically useful when the site offers a great deal of information, products, or services. Website visitors are frequently angered if they are buried under a landslide of information when searching a website. A data-driven website invites visitors to select and view what they are interested in by inserting a query, which the website then analyzes and custom builds a web page in real time that satisfies the query. How are information updated on data-driven websites? They are updated through the use of content creator, content editors, static information, dynamic information, and dynamic catalog. Data-driven websites. The advantages of data-driven websites include easy to manage content, easy to store large amounts of data, easy to eliminate human errors. Other advantages may include easy in the development phase. It has a content management features. It allows feature expandability, minimizes human errors. It cuts production and update costs. It's more efficient than traditional websites, and also it provides improved stability. The figure illustrated in the slide displays data-driven business intelligence. The customer enters search criteria in the website. The database runs a query on the search criteria. The company can gain business intelligence by viewing how often items are searched, which item is searched the most, the least, etc. Companies can gain business intelligence by viewing the data accessed and analyzed from their website. The figure displays how running queries or using analytical tools such as pivot tables on the database that is attached to the website can offer insight into the business, such as items browsed, frequent requests, items bought together, etc. This concludes the lecture for this particular week. Thank you for listening, everyone.